Well, hello there. This might come as a bit of a surprise to many of you, particularly the SimCity crowd that have just joined us. But I am up to about like episode 74 or so in my farming simulator series. The good thing about simulations is they can pretty much end them and start them whenever you want, because it's always continuous. But I've downloaded a couple of neat little mods. I've been a bit demotivated from playing these games, which is why I haven't been playing for about 2 months. Believe it or not, this game is immensely fun. It's very much like SimCity in the aspect where you have to start off slowly and then you build up for your own empire. So it's very fun like that. I like those type of games, simulation games particularly. But this little mod that I've just downloaded is with the multi-side tippers. You can actually choose which side you tip from now. So if we go ahead now, it's tipping up from the left side. Stop that. We have to press left, shift, and Q, which activates the other tip side. And hey presto, we're tipping from the other side. I just think that's immensely cool. Apart from that, we should get to work, although it's been so long since I've been playing this game last. I have not played it literally since last time I recorded. So I might be a little bit rusty, might be incredibly clueless, but I don't think that's too much of a change from well, any of my videos, really. But all of these, okay, this whole field has dead crops, so we need to do something about that. Might go ahead and do something about that there. Let's have a quick check up on our bees though. Haven't really checked them out in ages. All they do is really make sounds and make money for us. Homemade honey. Alright, so let's get back into our tractor. Get back in there. Now, the other reason I've started this up is because there's going to be a DLC. To me, it's a bit of a rip-off. It's at like 20 euros, which is, I'm guessing, like 35 Australian dollars. And there's going to be about 6 new tractors and about 10 new implements. And the company, it's kind of interesting what they've decided to do. The DLC is just going to be around one company. And it's called like Ursala or something of the sort. Urusala or something like that. But it's only by one company, which is, I find, incredibly interesting. It's like as if they got sponsored or paid to do the DLC for the company. It's like good product placement, really, except we have to pay for it. So I'm interested to see how that turns out. This game really isn't massive on DLC. I guess it's more mods. Mods really make this game, not the DLC. And I've downloaded another mod. I forget what it is. I'm sure I'll remember it soon, but let's go ahead and start. Yeah, let's go growing some canola. I was going to say cotton, but no, we don't grow cotton in this game. And I have not found any maps with new, well, seeds or new crops yet, which makes me quite sad. Because that's what I'd really love. Some new crops apart from the original, what, 6 or so. Anyway, let's start this up. This should recultivate. Yep. Okay. So we don't really have to cultivate over here because this sower already does it for us. Very nice. The only problem is these trees over here. It'll be interesting to see what will happen then. Because after all, I did muck around with the map files, etc., which magically replaced those trees. But anyway. So yeah, this might come to a bit of a shock to many of you guys that haven't been around since Farming Simulator. That might have just joined with SimCity. I'd really recommend getting this game, especially if it is on sale on Steam or something of the sort, because there's a lot to do in it. It's provided me over like actually I can see how much this game savers laughed at me on our PDA. Where are our statistics? Here we go. I'm gonna check time played, 93 hours just on this save file, and I think it's well worth the money. It's only like $30 American. It's well worth it, and there's many different things that you can really do. You can grow many different crops, from canola, which we're growing out over here, from corn to wheat and barley, to potatoes and sugar beets, which I guess are like sweet potatoes in Australia. For all you Australian folk, what else do we have? We've got cows and chickens and sheep, which we can go ahead and look after, and that's where we'll go now. I'm gonna have a quick look at my sheep, because I'm guessing that they would have produced a bit of cotton or a bit of wool for us. Same thing. a bit of wool for us, so we'll be able to sell that off. Hopefully it won't be glitching up like it did that one episode, how everything went flying and it stuffed all my, well, placements up. Never place anything properly ever again. But yeah, the DLC, it seems really interesting. €20, definitely quite pricey. So it'd be interesting to see when that happens. I think it's coming out in late April, which a lot of good games are starting to come out around now. I'm thinking of things like Company of Heroes 2. The beta's coming out. I think it's a closed beta, but I'd really recommend anyone that's interested in Company of Heroes to be following them on Twitter. They've changed publishers from THQ to Sega now, but I think the game will just end up being like the same type of product, really. I don't think Sega will really get too much involved in Company of Heroes because it's a pretty successful franchise. PC only, of course. There's a lot of PC only games coming out, and of course that's what I do want to revolve myself around. Really looking forward to Wargame Airlands Battle. There's also another beta for that soon, so be on the lookout for some footage of that. Seems like it's really good, especially in terms of graphics. Seems like Eugen Systems have really upgraded the graphical specs. Anyway, it's quite a bit of a drive, and this map is extremely large. You only start off with one, and that's all you have. But of course, there's mods, and they're free to download, and there's many of them. Although they pretty much revolve around the same thing. Oh, we've got a couple of bales here as well. Alright, this is when I was showing off that mod where they followed each other, these tractors. Okay. I guess I don't have any sheep. That's news. I guess they must have reset once I was playing around with the map. Let's check that out. So we've got cows. Okay, no sheep. That is a bit of a surprise. Alright, anyway. Oh, hello. Oh, we should have set you to work, shouldn't I? So this, my friends, is a sugar beet harvester. It's quite a beastie machine. We don't want to get in the way of that. So they do look like a bit like turnips or something growing in the ground, but they're sweet potatoes, I'm guessing, because in Australia we don't really call anything sugar beets. And then over on the other side, we've got some dead crop. I guess it's like corn. We could even come out and check it out. No. Yeah, actually, it is corn. Yeah, corn grows up really high. So it seems like it is corn. Over here, we have our corn header, or a corn tractor, which has a header which creates maize, I'm pretty sure, is what it's called. After all, I'm a bit rusty. Okay, we have a nice little lookout over the rest of the map. That's one massive field. I think that's like the second biggest field in the game. Alright, but I don't really want to go do anything there. Let's have a look out around all our other areas over here. So this is potatoes, and don't want to do anything with them. You, nothing. Stay around. Okay, we can cut some more grass. I'm not going to do that. Alright. Got a plane, of course, which is a mod. It's not really the best type of mod, but it is quite amusing. They're just flying about, out and about. Now, this doesn't cultivate that, does it? I don't remember. It's worth a try. So let's go get a tractor. What I could do is go to reset one of these good ones over here. And get out here and hop right in over there. Oh, don't want to go the golf buggy. Go in the proper man's tractor. All right. Now, where are we off to? Let's go put on a bit of weight as well, so we don't get lopsided and a bit top heavy, or I guess bottom heavy. And we've got to go on the other side. So I'm pretty sure this is now with the 1.4 beta, although I'm not sure if I've downloaded it. So the 1.4 patch, I remember having the beta of it. And I guess they haven't really updated anything since, because the guys that make this giant software aren't really the most, I guess, interactive developers. They don't really produce that many patches. A bit unfortunate, but it's still a good game, and they're one of the only, the only company that creates a respectable farming game, if you can call farming games respectable. There's still a lot of people that think they're an absolute joke. I reckon it's fun. And I guess a lot of other people do too. Hopefully you guys do as well. Hopefully my enthusiasm comes through the videos. Now, what do we want to grow over here? We might as well grow a bit of wheat. We're just going to do a U-turn just around this tree. I'm really hoping that this sower will be able to cultivate as well. So by cultivating, I mean getting rid of the crops that's already grown. Yes, it can. Okay, that's good. That is going to be a bit of a time saver. So what I should do... Oh, the joys of having a wireless microphone where you need replaceable batteries all the time. Oh well. Anyway, we're back, and what I wanted to do is move out some vehicles out of the way on one of the fields which we're working on. I think this guy, I need to move him out of the way, but I also need to move that trailer out of the way. How we're going to do that is a different question. Oh no, those trees. Yeah, this game has almost as bad, I guess, QA testing or whatever it's called as SimCity. It's pretty atrocious how bad the trees. There were trees like right in the way of your field, and well, you really didn't have too many options at the start once the game was released, until I had to wait until some guys helped me patch them out, because they were pretty annoying, as you can probably see right now. Yeah, if you were farming for quite a while and then you wouldn't be able to get anything done because all your tractors would be getting hit by trees and getting in the way, and you'd be extremely unproductive. So what I've got to do now is close this up, try to reverse out of here. Hopefully I'll do so successfully. Alright. At least from now on, it's pretty much all smooth sailing, I guess, apart from that one trailer in the way. But we'll get there soon. Alright. Now, of course, I can go ahead and bale the hay that's in a row. But baling to me is a bit, well, it's extremely fun to do it. But it doesn't really pay off dividends. It's quite, I guess, money poor. You don't get much money from selling hay bales, or any type of bale, really. They're just useful for feeding your animals, and at the moment we don't have any. Now, this thing is taking its damn time. That's for certain. Let's get rid of that PDA so we can have a closer look at the majesty of the Maxtron. The Groomy Maxtron. There's some pretty cool YouTube videos of these types of machinery. Some that I've never seen in real life, but it's pretty cool, just the farming technology that's out there. Until Monsanto screws everyone over. But that is... Now, what do we have over here? No, I'd love to find another tractor. Although I'm going to have to spawn one. No? Okay, you. I'll go get this guy to move that trailer out of the way, so we'll be able to keep on sowing a little bit more efficiently, and we won't have to get anything out of the way. The weather forecast says it'll be raining. I don't think it will. It never rains in this game. You have to force it yourself using console commands. Although rain really doesn't help the crops grow out or anything. It's just more of an aesthetic thing. What do we have over here? Might as well deliver it off into my silos, which we... Oh, were these pipes always there in the silos? I don't remember them. Interesting. I swear I don't remember that. But anyway, before we get stuck and hit into rocks too bad. There we go. Takes a bit of time to rewind, or reverse at least. So yeah, I'll go ahead and deliver them to my silos, which is our own storage point. And then once there's a good market price, you can sell it on the market. And in this game, because oh god, look at us. Gonna go further up. Please select the side which you want to tip on. This might be a bit of an issue with the mod that I've got installed. I can't really select this side because it's not allowing me to press Shift Q. Interesting. Well, considering this was on the main Farming Simulator website, on the official website, I'm assuming that I'm doing something wrong. Although, as to what, I don't know. Please select the trailer inside the trigger for tipping. Please select the trailer inside the trigger for tipping. What's the trigger? Is this something new? I'm so confused. You want me to click something here? No? Hopefully not. Well, as I was saying, I am extremely rusty. Go back and enter. If I hold Q, no, that's not allowing me to do anything. Okay. Well, why that's happening, we don't know. Anyway, it's time to go out of here. Get out of that trailer, and as you might be able to see on the left, all that text and all that font, that's a pretty useful tool. It tells us when our hired workers, because a lot of my workers are hired, and that's when the AI does everything by themselves. That's when they're almost finished, and I'm able to have a close eye on them, and I'm able to see what they're doing exactly. And this guy is sewing, so that's all good. But yeah, in this game, the market prices actually really do work, which is a bit of a surprise. But then again, it's not always online DRM. Bit of a cheap shot at SimCity, but it deserves it. Let's go around. Okay, so this Groomy Maxtron is only like 50% filled up anyway. It's going to take a little while yet. So we don't have Tim to worry about. How about we go flying about? Although, at the moment, we're not in really the best positions, are we? Can't really do too much. You can't reverse with the plane either. So what I'm going to have to do is respawn it over here. Okay. There we go. Oh, look at that. Jumps up really awkwardly. Now, I can't remember which button we pressed to start it. Is it 9 on the numpad or is it 8? It must be 8. Okay. There we go, it's 8. It's S to lift off. And, okay, that wasn't really the best. Starts, and you can't reverse, so we're going to have to go for round 2. BRB. If I can find it. There we go. Okay. Now what I could do is try to taxi out of here. That's going to take a bit of time. Oh, slow down, slow down. No. Okay. That's way too much fun. Alright, we don't have any sheep, so we might as well keep on looking at the glory of the Maxtron. 620. We can even hop inside. Oh, did they get rid of the pictures here? There's these pictures, are they new? Don't remember them there. What about if we go to the potato harvester? Oh, wow. You know what they did? They got rid of that, like, I think they might have even stolen a stock, like, security camera image or something, because I'm not sure if you guys remember, there was one on the top right on one of these vehicles. It's not here anymore. Unless it was on something else. No, it wasn't. It must have been... Yeah, it would have been in one of the potato or sugar beet harvester vehicles. There's like an image on the computer screens of just some random guy walking on a street. But it was like a black and white image. Wow, they must have gotten rid of it. I'd be interested to know why. I'm sure it'll say in the patch log, so hopefully there's a bit of a discussion on some forums about it. I'll have to check that out. What's that guy doing? He should be coming up to us. He is. Alright, and of course, with this, we can speed up to 120 times speed. Not only 3 times speed like on cheater mode in SimCity, but we can speed up to 120 times as normal speed, which is really, really good. But I think we're sort of running out of things to do apart from being absolute idiots. So, if you guys want to see more, I'm interested to know if many of you are interested in it. The way that you can tell me is by likes or just the amount of people that watch the video, and the dislikes if you don't like it. I'm interested to see if there is an interest in it. Even if there is, I will continue. If there's not, then I won't. But till next time, guys, I'll see you later, and thanks for watching.